Hi everybody, it's Feb. I'm at one of my favourite homes. This is Leaf Rest, and I did do a video of this. This was the very first Skyrim video that I ever did, and at that time I thought that maybe half a dozen EQ people might watch it. You know, out of sheer curiosity, just to see another game, or maybe they'd played Skyrim themselves and, you know, didn't realise how many wonderful mods there are. But I feel like I didn't do the home justice, so I'm back to put that right, I hope. So when you download it, you can get the key right here in the mailbox. It's very prettily decorated on the outside, and here at the work table you can decide whether you want full decoration or to get rid of it. So if I get rid of it, you can see that whole little extension has just disappeared with the wood pile, etc. So this home is very customizable. There are so many things that you can do with it. It's quite amazing. One thing I didn't even show you before was this ladder. If you move it, then you can, it's a little bit tricksy, but you can get up onto the roof, and then there's a little feature there. So that's pretty cool. Sunbathing in Riverwood. And it's a beautiful spot. I mean, it just couldn't be any nicer. That thumping that you can hear is the woodyard just there. Put the ladder back. This is where it normally lives. So, change rug. Lots of different options. A sweet little place to sit out and eat, overlooking the river. The home's on 2 levels, so there's a level below us here, and there's this sweet little outdoor tub. Look how beautiful that is. Do I want to take off my clothes? No. But there is an undressing basket here. And then on the lower level, there are chickens, there's a friendly fox, there's your lower entrance that takes you into your smithing area. Nice little place for the chickens to hang out, and they do when it rains, they take shelter. There he is, Moi. Friendly little fella. This, you can take a drink and you get a little animation. You get your mug out. It's really sweet. Stamina regenerate added, so there's a little boost there too. And in addition to that, if you draw water with this bucket, it does a little animation. You get water from here and it takes you up to your garden. And as you can see, I've got quite a few fertile soils here, but I'm not perfect. I'm not the perfect gardener. You have to water the garden with 2 types of water from here, and also there's a bucket round here that you can use to draw river water. Plonk it on your garden, and then you can fertilise and hoe. Hoe then fertilise. And the better you get at this, the more fertile soils you get, both inside the house and outside. Quite often you'll end up with lumbago, which is cured in the little pool up there on the deck, which is neat. You've got your own little boat and fishing equipment, and a stable. Ooh. So all in all, the outside is just wonderful. I love the whole idea of being able to interact with my home and my garden like this. And here's the road into Riverwood. So gorgeous spot. Okay, so into the house itself, you'll notice there's a little note on the, oh no, not on this one, on the door down below there was a little note. You can lock the front door behind you, and if you do, it leaves a little note to your neighbours. Okay, so inside the home you've got this lovely traditional looking kitchen dining area. The fireplace will be dead. You won't be able to use the cooking pot or the oven without the fire being lit. There's a wood pile downstairs in the smithy. You can collect wood from that and it goes into a little animation. You bring the wood up here, you kneel down, it takes over for you. You place the wood in the fire, light it, and there you go. So that is really nifty, and you can actually set the time for how long you want the fire to burn. There is name storage for all sorts of produce, and a really nice kitchen. Everything is static, so you're not going to knock it flying. Very nice. And then down this end there's a bar. You can write in your diary, and if you do that, it gives you a new save. Look at that, I'm writing away, thinking about it, pondering. That's really cute. Booze storage. And it's just a really welcoming, warm spot. And so downstairs there's all sorts to talk about here. First of all, over on this side is your alchemy. A couple of fertile soils there because I'm a reasonable gardener. Potion storage, poison storage, ingredients of all kinds. You can change the look of your alchemy kettle. If you want the traditional one, you can have it. Recipes. And these little dudes, you can release them and they just fly around your house, and then as and when you see them, you can put them back in their cages again. And in this little area, do you know, I only found out today about this feature. Look at that! If you don't want the partition, you don't have to have it. You can change the rugs. You can play the lute. And okay, not so comfy sitting on a tree stump, but hey. The ceiling is very pretty, isn't it lovely? I love all this green. And then you've got enchanting over here, and again another cool looking enchanter, but if you want the traditional one you can have it. I just dig those candlesticks on the poles. Some weapon racks, display cases, and more storage. And on either side are these recesses where you can put your own shields and weapons on that side and that side over here, which is a really nice feature. And then round here you can see I have failed to get any plots of soil in those two round areas, unfortunately, but these I have. And you can pray to the 9 divines, choose which one you want. Let's say Mara. And there I am, got my blessing, I'm doing my praying. And you can change the statue as well, so if you want something different then you can have Talos. There are a bunch to choose from. And over here you've got a dressing room which leads into your pool. It asks you, do you want to take your clothes off? Your followers tend to auto strip, but there is a setting for that. And you've also got a sauna. And then over on the other side, I chose this space to be a follower's room, so they can do their own cooking. They've got plenty of storage in here, and there's room for 3. But if you want it as a kid's room, you can have it. So then, into your room. It's very sweet. Store your dwarven artifacts. Another display case. Collectibles. Again, you can change the rug. There's storage for all sorts. Your hats, an undressing basket for when you go to bed. This adorable little window. That is so sweet. And there's also an animation here to lay on the bed. I like that. I love all this stuff. And there's another display case right there. They all work. And then you've got your little library down this end. Lots of bookshelves right there. Scroll storage, auto sorting box. I didn't even mention that. Portal statue. Change statue. Let's have mage. Ooh, nice. Do I want to move to the Archmage's quarter? No, but you can see, depending on which statue you choose. Do I want to go to the Ragged Flagon? No, that is a feature that I didn't even mention last time. There's a business ledger, which I've seen this in other homes and have never used it. You can move the chair, so you can just put it away tidily, or bring it back out and sit on it and do your business. And here's the setting book. So you can change your enchanter or alchemy, the fountain, whether or not you want to do the praying. The tree decoration I didn't really care for too much. It wasn't that pretty. Door settings, you can get rid of the doors. Mannequins you can have or not. I disabled them, but that's just me. You can get rid of the animations. You can choose what to do with your free spaces. So collection room or child room. I don't think English is this mod author's first language, but you know, it's dead easy to understand what's going on. Auto strip for player in the bath, etc. Fireplace setting. So that one, its default is 12, but you can change it to up to 72 hours if you're planning on staying home for a while. Why not? Save you going out to collect some more. So just wow, this mod author has really thought carefully about all of these features, and it's just made the home, for me, this is why it's still one of my favorites. Oh, and also this is a Skyforge anvil, but there are settings here too. So I could disable that, and look, it just comes, the banners have gone and it's just gone back to a normal forge. Please select that NPC can use furniture in the smithing area or not. So yeah, why not? And again, another one of those adorable little windows. And you can lock the door. There's also a few shield racks in here, and a few more weapon racks at the back. And as you would expect, storage for everything. And the smelter, look at that, that's a beautiful one. So you can turn it on and off. Okay, well, I think that hopefully covers, you know, a bit more comprehensively everything that's in this house, and I hope it will make a bit more sense too. I will call that the end of this video. I don't even know where to point the camera. I've got so many favourite spots. I'll leave it here. Call that the end, and I will see you again for another.